Hey guys, so I got another order from Book Outlet. These books are for next year's Angel Tree kids for 2022. That's the plan. Just some good books that can be read anywhere between the ages of 9 and 12. First, we have Trace by Pat Cummings. It's about a boy in New York City. He goes to the New York Public Library, and that's where the adventure begins, according to the description. Okay, so I'm in Connecticut, so that's where the kids would be as well. So I think they would like this story. It's close by. It's a kid that could kind of be like them. So Trace is going to be for the boys. We have The Echo Park Castaways by M.G. Hennessy. This is about some foster kids out in California. This book is going to be for both genders. But yeah, it sounded like a fun, interesting story. Like, it's a mix of, like, the deep subject of foster care with, like, just the kind of adventures like kids have. So it's a mix of being like deep and then being like fun for kids. That's what I got from the description and from the preview I read on Amazon. And then there's The Astonishing Maybe by Shonta Grimes. It's about a girl moving all the way to Nevada. And then there's the Theodore Boone series, and this is the latest book. It's The Accomplice by John Grisham. So I looked it up, and that story is based out of Pennsylvania. So again, a little close to where the kids are. The Astonishing Maybe is for the girls. The Accomplice is for the boys. For the boy books, for The Accomplice and Trace, I think those would be good for either gender, but I just didn't have enough money to buy more books. They were having a sale on Book Outlet. It was like spend $100 and get like 25% off or whatever. So that's what I could afford for now. So if I can go back, I would definitely buy this book, The Accomplice, for the girls, and Trace. Like I said, they both seem really good. But I know this appears to be a popular series with kids right now. It reminded me of books I would have liked as a kid. They all did. I can tell that these books are all from about 2019, but I can tell if they came out when I was a kid. This would have been back in the 90s and the 2000s. I'm 28 now. If these had come out when I was a kid, I would have loved them, would have totally read them. For wear and tear issues, you probably can't see it, but so this copy of The Accomplice came with a small rip on the cover, so I filled it in with Sharpie, and like, you can still tell it's a new book, it just had that rip, and I looked at the inside cover, and it was fine on the inside, so I'm leaving it as is. I didn't feel I needed to put a piece of tape on it, just because it was okay on the back. I mean, I still, like, if I was a kid, like, I really wouldn't mind, like, I wouldn't even mind as an adult, like, I would still take this book and read it. And then on one of the other books, so this is a hardcover book, you know, with like the soft cover on it. You can see there's a little bit of a rip here. I'm just gonna leave it. Again, I would be fine. Like if I got a book like this, I would still take it. Like it's fine. You know, books have wear and tear. I didn't feel the need to put a piece of tape around this just because like it's not a big rip, so I'm gonna leave it as is. If it gets worse or something, like while it's stored away for next year, then I might have to put a piece of tape. But like it's really not that bad. You can still tell it's new, still tell it's a nice book for kids. I don't know. I mean, like that's what happens sometimes. I know that can happen with Book Outlet books. Like all the other copies were fine. The box that it came in had definitely been through some damage. I'm sure they're stuffing everything in to try and get stuff before Christmas. Like there was like a hole in the top of the box, but I don't think that's how Book Outlet sent it. I think that happened on the ride to me. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied. You know, it's just like two minor issues, and they really weren't that big of a deal. I usually lose my comments, but this will be posted on my social media links below, so you can comment there if you want to. I recommend Book Outlet. It's a great place to find books for kids. You know, if you have kids, if you're doing something like Angel Tree, or if you're trying to get some kids' books for cheap, I recommend this site, and they have a great selection for adults as well. They pretty much have all ages, so there's something for you on this site. Alright, see you guys next time.